Whoa, he looks sick. Yo, he
Number
looks
3,
insane.
Kaioh.
Oh, what is good with y'all young boys and girls? I'm Sane Thoughts. This is the Sane Life. Welcome back to another reaction. I got a very special reaction for y'all today. This is the top 10 strongest Fist of the North Star character. Who, why, and how. Alright. Now I'm really gonna give my strongest, well, the people that I think is the strongest off top. And please, before I even say it, y'all, please don't come at me because I'm giving based on what I've seen so far in the anime. And so far I've seen the first movie, and I'm on episode 30 right now. Well, I'm on episode 31 of the anime of Fist of the North Star. So I've seen the whole movie and I'm on episode 31. So far in this series, I gotta obviously say Ken is number one, the strongest. The second strongest I would say is Rio. Because at the end of the movie, Rio and Ken, they was going crazy. They was fucking each other up. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen a person that strong. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm not gonna say that strong, but I've never seen a person like just show that much ability and strength on par with Ken. Like, if y'all have not checked it out, check out my part 4 reaction. My first time witnessing it, it was insane. And then after Rio, I would say I'm kind of torn between Shin and Ray. All right, and the only reason why I'm torn between Shin and Ray is because I slightly want to give it to Ray because of the way he kills people and just slices them up with ease. But at the same time, I really didn't see enough of Shin to really rank him. But like I said, I'm just telling y'all from my perspective on how far I got in the anime. So I'm kind of stuck between Shin and Ray. And I did see the fight between Ken and Souther. And I ain't gonna lie, Souther looks strong. So I really might put okay, so I might put Ken, then Rio, then it might be Souther, then it might be Shin. I mean, and then it's between it's for grabs between Shin and Ray. After Souther, it's grabs between Shin and Ray. But yeah, we finna get right into the video. That's my short list. I don't really have 10 because I don't even think I could think of 10 characters. Jaggy isn't strong to me. Jaggy just seems like a throwaway character. So I don't really think they're that strong. But yeah, we just gonna get right into this video. Y'all let me know down below which your favorite top 10 characters, bro. Let's get right into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like if you do. Let's get it, man.
Well, this is it. This is my personal shot at ranking the 10 strongest characters from the Fist of the North Star franchise as far as we know.
NANI?
My only rule is that we'll be considering each
Nani?
character at their prime. A good example of this is Shin.
Wow, he's doing people in their
Shin doesn't
prime.
just beat Kenshiro. He absolutely stomps him. But later, Shin is easily defeated by both Raoh and Kenshiro, even though they were both far from their own primes at the time. So there's no way he's on the top 10 list. One other note.
Wow, so he's not even putting Shin in the top 10 list? Wow.
The ranking begins. Possibly the most powerful character is the Taoist from Fist of the Blue Sky. However, he's almost certainly some sort of god.
Like I said, I'm only on episode 31, so I haven't been introduced to his
Let's
character.
begin the countdown for the 10 strongest characters from the Fist of the North Star.
I'm more powerful than you ever were. I am Fist of the North Star.
Rio is number
I
10?
don't agree. And I never shall.
The number 10 spot goes to Ryuken, the 63rd
Oh, okay.
Grandmaster of Hokuto Shinken.
Bro, I thought they was about to say Rio.
As a kid, Raymond Kasumi was beating up assassins in Shanghai, but as an old man, Ryuken was a perfect combination of wise old monk and experienced warrior. Although we don't get to see him fight much, his 7-star hardpoint technique left Raoh completely overwhelmed. Wow. What about Ryuken's fellow student Koryu? They said that his fists were stronger than Ryuken's. I think this is just hearsay, and that in each of their primes, Ryuken was a greater warrior for two reasons. Firstly, Ryuken's side story reveals that he was outside during the nuclear holocaust, meaning that he was exposed to deadly nuclear fallout. Even then, if not for an unlucky heart attack, his 7-star hardpoint technique would have killed Raoh. The second reason that I believe
he was about to kill Rio in the show?
Was his greatest feat of all, and the reason he's on this list. Raoh, Toki, and Kenshiro are considered the 3 greatest warriors that Hokuto Shinken has ever produced, and all 3 of them were trained by Ryuken. To me, that's reason enough to put Ryuken at the number 10 spot. But another advantage of Ryuken is his wisdom. When Juke, a master of Hokuto Ryuken, goes to attack Ryuken, Ryuken has the wisdom and the initiative to strike down Juke before he can perform his ultimate technique. That's why Ryuken is a true master of Hokuto Shinken.
Wow. I would not expect the master that trained Ken and trained Ryo. I would not expect him to be number 10, but hey, when I watched the series more, I probably he gave a good explanation, but still, I just thought he would be higher up.
3秒1つ2つ3つ
The Holy Emperor Souther, master of
Souther.
the Phoenix Fist.
Wow, he's number
He was
9.
the star of leadership, which means that no other Nanto user can beat him. He often fought Raoh as a child and could keep up with him as an adult. His
What?
greatest technique, Heaven Soaring Cross Phoenix, lets him soar through the air and was impossible for Kenshiro to stop without using an ultimate technique of his own.
Hey, so he could really fly? Cause I remember watching the fight, but dog, and I remember him saying the wings of Nato. So this dude actually could really fly, y'all. Y'all let me know, because I told you I'm just getting into this series, so I need y'all to help me out here, please.
His greatest weapon, however, is his body. He was born with his heart and all of his vital pressure points reversed.
What?
This means that he could potentially beat almost anyone on this list if they can't figure this out fast enough.
I pity
How was he born
you
with
are
that? What
unable
the?
to move even an inch. Feel ashamed for being foolish enough to call yourself Holy Emperor. Die, Souther!
Impulsive, I cannot move an inch, can I? What are you talking about? Take this! Phoenix, Fist of the South Star, secret technique! Polar Star
What?
But it's important to remember two things. Firstly, Souther's gimmick can be figured out by noticing his heartbeat and blood flow. Secondly, it's not that Souther doesn't have pressure points or that he's immune to them. They're just reversed. And once this is realized, he is very beatable because, by his own
How
admission,
can his
he doesn't
pressure
have
points
the
be
raw strength and
reversed?
speed to keep up with the others on this list. Don't get me wrong, Souther is incredibly fast, but as we'll see, everyone here is super incredibly fast.
Who's number 7?
門が呪文が開くおおファルコ様の出陣だお前がファルコ
Falco.
そうだ危険か危険
The number 8 spot goes to Falco, master of Gento Koken. Some years after Kenshiro beat Raoh, Falco fought Kenshiro to a draw at the Imperial capital.
To a
This
draw?
should put Falco towards the top of the list. However, when Kenshiro realized that Falco had a prosthetic leg, he disabled his own leg to even the fight. Also, we never see Kenshiro use Muso Tensei against Falco. Nonetheless, this might be the most exhausted we ever see
Yo,
Kenshiro.
bro. No cap, bro. These people, this look like Hulk and I forgot the villain that Hulk's fight in his movie. But this looks like two Hulk characters just fighting, bro. Look how buff they are, bro. Like,
For that reason, I think it's fair to say that Falco has some pretty rocking kung fu skills. And he's got some powerful techniques.
what? He's literally standing on his fucking fist.
幻冬光剣幻想部何
Oh!
ケンシロウさん
His other main advantage is that he has ways to combat pressure point techniques, something we won't see again until the number 3 spot.
He can combat pressure points? How? He could have explained.
このままでは後ろを向いてる今なら死ねもう葬っている
Number 7
Damn.
is Han, the 3rd general of Astra. Han is
Han?
so fast that even experienced fighters such as Shachi and Kaiser can't even see his movements. But to begin to understand how powerful Han is, we have to review what a demon is. On Asura, the island of demons, when 100 kids of the warrior caste reach the age of 13, they have a tournament that leaves only one of them alive. That one community will continue to fight other warriors until they get 100 wins, and then they become a demon. So even the average demon is an amazing warrior in their own right. The 3 strongest of these demons are the generals of the island. They live with the constant threat of being assassinated by other demons, and since General Han is the weakest of the 3, he is the biggest target. However, Han is just so powerful that he's bored of killing his assassins, so this is how he tries to have fun. Pretending to not know that someone is a demon, he hires them to shave his neck with a razor while he has a towel over his face. And as soon as he senses the demon about to attack, he punches them in the face so fast that we can't even see the punch. This ridiculous feat is the reason why I put Han above Falco. They both seem to be about an even match for Kenshiro in terms of Kung Fu, and Falco has his techniques for negating pressure point attacks. But the way that General Han is under constant threat of assassination by powerful demons, and the way he absolutely dominates over all of them, versus Falco having a hard time with them, albeit injured, means that he's got to be...
Yo, this is crazy.
That being said,
I remember one of y'all did tell me that there's going to be more characters in the anime, because I remember every time they show a new character that's stronger, I'm thinking back to the movie when I reacted to it, and I'm just like, yo, none of these characters were in the movie, but it was a movie. You gotta put the whole anime you gotta somehow fit it into like an hour and a half, so they can't fit all of these characters into the movie. But wow, I did not know it was this many strong characters in Fist of the North Star, but it's making me more interested into watching more episodes now.
Han cannot possibly be ranked any higher because he lacks either of the 2 ultimate techniques that the final boss can use to quickly stomp even the most powerful enemies.
Ken was fucking him up. Who is that?
Juke, Grandmaster of Hokuto Ryuken, has the number 6 spot for 2 reasons. The first reason is that, like Ryuken, he was directly responsible for the training of 3 prodigies, whom all appear on this list. But the main reason he gets this spot is that he was one of just 3 characters in the franchise who have mastered the ultimate technique of Hokuto Ryuken, Anryu Tenha. Anryu Tenha is a technique that projects evil chi to create weightless space around the victim, completely disorienting them. Kaioh even defeated Musou Tensei with this technique. And here's some trivia.
Whoa, he looks... Wow.
Ryuken was Liu Zhongwu, but at no point during the Fist of the Blue Sky do we see Liu use Anryu Tenha. That means that Juke may be the one who invented Anryu Tenha. Scary stuff. But that all being said, Juke doesn't actually have any major wins under his belt. So for that reason, despite having ultimate technique, I can't put him any higher on the list.
Kenshiro.
What is this? This is like a video game.
Number 5. Kenshiro Kasumi, 62nd Grandmaster of Hokuto Shinken, was known throughout Shanghai as Yan Wang, the King of Hell. And while he was there, he fought some pretty tough guys.
He low-key looked like Ken. Damn! He took the whole head of that car off.
Kasumi is difficult to rank since he lived in a different time period from anyone else on this list.
Okay, that makes sense, because I'm just like...
to the Blue Sky, he never loses a major battle. On top of that, Kasumi even knows Musou Tensei, and the new Regenesis show reveals that he's quite good at it. Another impressive feat is that he destroyed this giant boulder without even touching it. Kasumi, it
looks like he's touching it right there.
That he doesn't have the same experience under his belt as the number 4 spot.
Is this real or shit? I mean, or Ray? It's not real? Okay, yeah, it
Raoh,
is.
the King of Fists, was a master of Hokuto Shinken, but he created his own style called Fist of Strength. And
Fist
he
of
used that
Strength.
fist to conquer nearly the entire known world. But Raoh didn't just sit on his throne all day like Shin or Souther. Instead, the King of Fists spent his free time seeking out renowned martial artists throughout the land and stealing their secret techniques. Over time, he learned so many secret techniques.
Are you serious?
that
That's what
even
he
the air
did?
around him was imbued with a fighting spirit called an aurora. This aurora allowed him to strike at others without even moving his hands.
Hey, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. That is one impressive feat. Like literally, he don't even have to like lift his arms. Like he could just be punching you and still have his arms on the rope holding the horse. Like that is a fire technique. I'm not even gonna lie. Rio, however you want to pronounce his name, bro. That is a beautiful technique, bro.
Like Kenshiro, Raoh didn't just start out powerful at the beginning of the story, but also never stops working to improve. And by the end of this story, he had mastered Muso Tensei on par with Kenshiro. However, he can't quite get in the top 3. During Raoh's final battle, there's a detail that you probably missed even if you read the manga. Here, right before he takes his final punch at Kenshiro, Raoh strikes his Sekatsuko points. These are the same points that are used to revive Falco and to let Toki greatly increase his strength. But even then, he doesn't even finish his last punch because he realizes that he simply doesn't have the power to beat Kenshiro. As if it was a foregone conclusion that he'd lose. Number 3, however, clearly did have that power.
Wow. Who's number 3? Who's stronger than Raoh? Whoa, he looks sick. Yo, he
Number
looks
3,
insane.
Kaioh. As a master of Hokuto Ryuken and second general of Asura, Kaioh must be ranked above General Han. And since the two on top of the list are...
Yo, General Hoy. He got that X symbol on his head, bro. He means business, I could tell.
Given. Kaioh's only competition for the number 3 spot can be Raoh. Raoh and Kaioh both seem about equal to Kenshiro in terms of Kung Fu, but there are 3 reasons that Kaioh would beat Raoh. Firstly, Kaioh's fight with Kenshiro takes place years after Raoh's, meaning that Kenshiro had more experience at the time fighting Falco, General Han, and even Kaioh.
Can't fight all those
Secondly,
people. So
Kaioh is one of 3 people in the franchise who have mastered the ultimate technique of Hokuto Ryuken, Anryu Tenha. Now, in the past, when Juke attacked Ryuken, we saw that Ryuken was able to beat him by attacking and bringing him to his senses before he could perform Anryu Tenha. But Raoh isn't like that. Raoh prefers to sit on his horse and wait to be attacked, which would give Kaioh plenty of time to perform Anryu Tenha. Thirdly, once Kaioh had fully given himself to Hokuto Ryuken, evil chi around his body made it impossible to accurately
his character design is so fucking sick.
For those reasons, Kaioh would definitely beat Raoh, and that makes him the 3rd most powerful character from the Fist of the North Star.
Who's number 2? I really want to know who's the strongest. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have Ken on the top of his list. What is that? What? What? I thought General Howe was crazy. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh, bro. He looks more intimidating than the last one.
Demon Kaioh, Grandmaster of Hokuto Ryuken, is so consumed by evil that he has specially forged armor to hold in his evil chi.
What?
Not only does he completely stomp Kenshiro in their first encounter, but he's the only one in the franchise to ever fight against the most powerful being of all. In the show, when he fought Shachi's possessed body, he thought he was fighting the phantoms of the descendants of Hokuto, but in the manga, it's the spirit of Hokuto itself. That would be the same being that stopped the fight between Kasumi and Lu Zhongwu. Although it's hard to tell what really happened in this fight, the fact that Kaioh could oppose such a being and not get stomped is proof of his power. But most importantly, Kaioh is nearly able to defeat Kenshiro even after he's unlocked the seal of original Hokuto. No other character after Kaioh is able to even come close, and there's a very clear reason that Kenshiro will always be number 1.
We all know who this is. Y'all know who this is.
So number 1. By this point I've said Kenshiro's name more times than I could count in this video. And it's not just because he's the main character. It's because he's fought so many amazing warriors
and survived.
Styles. And all the while, he's been learning and incorporating techniques from his rivals. By the end of the manga, he is unequivocally the strongest human to have ever lived. Here is just a small selection of some of my favorite feats. Using a strand of hair as a needle to strike a pressure point. Carrying this giant rock.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me in the anime, Ken uses a piece of hair as a needle? What can't this guy do? Like, literally, what can't this guy do?
By punching it. Blowing up a table by standing up. Punching Seiji so fast and so hard that he started to fly? You get the idea. Kenshiro is the Fist of the North Star.
Right. There will be no Fist of the North Star
So
without
there
Ken.
you have it. That's me making an educated guess, but a guess nonetheless, for the top 10 most powerful characters from this amazing franchise. So now it's your turn to tell me what you think in the comments below. Was I spot on, or was I way off in some ways?
Hey, that's gonna do it for this reaction, man. These were the top 10 Fist of the North Star characters. I'm glad I reacted to this because even though I'm only on episode 31 of the anime, there's going to be a lot of good stuff to look forward to in the anime. As I can see, all these characters that Ken is going to meet, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff that I'm going to be looking forward to reacting to for y'all, bro. But, yo, I just, like, general how he look intimidated, and then the dude that's literally harnessing all his evil power, he looked insane, bro. He looked insane, bro. Nato, Souther, Han, just so many different names and characters that I just can't wait to see their powers and their techniques. I can't wait to witness them. But y'all let me know, who do y'all think is the top 10? Y'all give me y'all top 10 list down below. And y'all let me know in the beginning of the video if my list was from the characters that I know so far, is my list good? Y'all let me know, bro. But I'm saying thoughts. It's the same life. Until the next video, I'm out, bro. I love y'all.